Okay. Okay, good morning, everybody. We're going to start off this committee meeting day with a certificate for one of our own. And so, Kalani, come on up. You know, it's an honor and a privilege. It's always an honor and a privilege to have one of our very own represent the island of Kauai and Niihau at a statewide level, at a national level, and then, you know, today we're honoring you for being the 2018 Hawaii inductee into the Kahanamoku Waterman Hall of Fame. So congratulations. So I'll go ahead and read the certificate. The Kauai County Council hereby recognizes and congratulates Kalani Vierra for being inducted into the 2018 Hawaii Waterman Hall of Fame on September 24th, 2018 at Outrigger Canoe Club on Oahu. The Hawaii Waterman Hall of Fame was founded in 2010 to create a lasting tribute to the finest aquatic athletes. The inductees to the Hawaii Waterman Hall of Fame are nominated by their peers for their contribution to ocean sports, their commitment to athletics through coaching and program development, and tireless service to the community. Kalani Vierra embodies a true waterman, a protector of Hawaii and its traditions, a proud Hawaiian waterman, lifeguard, risk management trainer, and Hollywood stunt double. He is a former professional surfer who transitioned careers and eventually became the Kauai Ocean Safety Bureau chief within the Kauai Fire Department. Kalani has made it a priority to give back to the community and founded the Kauai Lifeguard Association, which serves the Kauai Junior Lifeguard Program that has won 13 state championships, including a run of 12 consecutive titles. When he was a young adult, Kalani decided he was going to become a lifeguard and gave it 110%. To this day, Kalani is an active part of both the Water Safety Task Force for the state of Hawaii and the island of Kauai. He is a 6-time world tandem surfing champion, a hunter, diver, fisherman, and weightlifting aficionado. He's a great role model for watermen of the future and a wonderful person to oversee and teach ocean safety in Hawaii's waters. The Kauai County Council congratulates Kalani Vierra on his prestigious induction into the Hawaii Waterman Hall of Fame. He is a true waterman that embodies the spirit of Duke Kahanamoku through his love of the water and caring for our island community. Congratulations. So, Kalani, the floor is yours.
Mahalo, Kalani Vierra. The last couple of weeks has been a real blessing. Still in cloud nine, so this is my pulling me back down to earth signal, because the past week and a half been really a while and honor ride in my life. And I want to thank you all for the really nice recognition and listening to all of that on the. Sometimes I want to break down because I'm just here doing the right thing. I'm not expecting for any awards or any recognitions. I'm just here changing my life to make this world a better place if I can. Make this island a safer place if I can. Show the kids what the future has to offer for them. Try to be a role model for the next generation. Sorry. And with this recognition and with this award that I was blessed with last week, it's probably one of the best things that happened to my life besides being clean and sober. It's been 26 years that I've been clean and sober. I went to a drug rehab facility 26 years ago, and in my treatment, a lot of the counseling sessions that I attended, they ask you when you get out of your treatment facility, what are the things you're going to do that get you high on adrenaline or high on life? So we was in a group session. The first person said, as soon as I get out, I'm going to go jump off the airplane and skydive. That will be a good high of adrenaline. The second person said, I'm going to go to Magic Mountain and ride the most heaviest roller coaster. And then it was my turn, and I said, I want to be a lifeguard, and I want to help save lives. I think that will be the best feeling you can have of adrenaline or getting high on life that, any drug could give you. And I dedicated my life in the last 3.5 years to make my career in the life-saving field. Not only at the beach or in the office or administration. I'm trying to do different types of programs to help our youth or help our community be a safer place. As you know, we are surrounded by water. It's easy to get to. It's a cultural place for the local people. It's a nice recreational place for people to enjoy. And we thrive on our visitor industry. The visitor is our highest economic benefit to our island, and it's our responsibility if we're a lifeguard or a local resident or anything. It's our responsibility to keep those people safe. This is our island. It's like when you invite somebody to your house, you make sure you go over the rules and regulations of your house and to have respect for our ocean and help keep them safe. But with that being said, this man behind me, I'm happy that they came and support me today, because I wouldn't be here because of them. I wouldn't be here because of my administration, my chiefs and Rose back here. It's with their support and allowing me for what I do to make this island a safer place and make for the community and for the kids. And also thank you two for supporting our programs to make this island a safer place. So, and lastly, I just want to say again, I'm just trying to do the best thing and the right thing that I can. And I humbly and grateful for your recognition and being inducted to the Hall of Fame, Waterman. I'm supposedly the third Kauai resident to be inducted. The first person was Prince Jonah o Kalani. The second person was Sharon Weber. And then I'm the third Kauai resident to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. When I went to the ceremony at the Hall of Fame that day, walking through the door, the first two posters that I seen was of Duke Kahanamoku and Eddie Aikau. As soon as I walked through the door, I seen all these different posters of the past inductees. Nainoa Thompson, Buffalo Kealana, Rell Sun, just to name a few, and just down the line of these people, these idols that I looked up to growing up. And now to have my poster next to them, I cannot explain the feeling. But with that being said, I just want to dedicate this recognition to the men and women behind me for all this support in the last few years. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Council members, I'll open up the floor. Councilmember Kagawa.
Yeah, first of all, Kalani, very proud, that you're a fellow Waimea High graduate, local boy. I mean, if I could, project from when I was high school till now, whether you would be able to accomplish this, undoubtedly I would say yes, because you've always been an excellent athlete, humble, a waterman from young. So, I'm not surprised. And I want to just thank you for all of your work, for the island. You're a true role model for the local kids.
Thank you.
To show that, a kid from Kauai can make the Hall of Fame in something as huge as this. It's unbelievable achievement. When you hear a name like Prince Jonah, or Sharon, whatever, I mean, that's, and you're among that elite just amazing. Thank you for all your work with the lifeguard program. I've seen a lot of smoothing out of the lifeguard program, and look at these guys back here. I mean, you can see we got fit guys protecting the community, and they're all behind you. So, I know that you're sharing with them all the commitment and techniques that they need to be effective. And I think it's not only the lives we save, because the lives we save are amazing, but you guys are doing a lot of preventative stuff. I mean, you get off the plane, you hear your message. I always hear your voice, and it's a good message that tourists need to continually hear it. You don't hear this message as loud in Honolulu and stuff, but in Kauai when they come, they hear that message. So it's very they need to hear it. Need to hear it over and over again, because the waters are strong currents and everything. And you guys just do an amazing job. I'm very proud of our lifeguard program. I think we do a great job on Kauai, and because there's a lot of guys that need the help, and you guys are there protecting and doing a great job. So again, as a fellow YMI graduate, cannot be prouder. I knew this. I could see this happening for you, and I'm glad that you maximized your potential and showed the residents of Kauai the greatness we have in our local people. Thank you.
Thank you.
Councilmember Khan.
Yeah, Kalani, I think, it's just extremely well deserved. We've seen all of your successes with tandem surfing and just your history of being in the water. I think, just very proud of you. The one thing I didn't know was a stunt double. So then I was trying to think, what movies we had in Hawaii that had water? The only one I could think of was 50 First Dates when Rob Schneider had to dive in the water. But I was thinking, I don't know if he was a stunt double for Rob Schneider. Now, I mean, what?
Yeah, I was doing Baywatch when Baywatch was being filmed back, some years ago.
Okay, Baywatch. That makes more sense, but yeah. I don't know if you could pass for Rob Schneider. But congratulations. Just extremely proud of everything you've done, all the success you've brought to Kauai. Even with the junior lifeguard program, the Kauai groups always does good, and I think, it's just, I guess a reflection of your character, how well everybody holds themselves, how well your fellow lifeguards. All the guys behind you hold themselves. I think, it's just, for us, it's very humbling and proud for us, to just, it's not every day we can say, yeah, we're proud of all our lifeguards, because, they all do good, and they're there to protect the island. So, congratulations, keep up the good work. I think, you'll still see many more successes. I know this is a big milestone to be recognized in the state, but I think, you still have many more years of doing good for the community, and, just very appreciative to have you with the county. So,
Thank you.
thanks.
Councilmember Chan.
Thank you. What a prestigious award. To be amongst giants, I know how important that it is to you, and how you visualize that, your relationship with that. And I just wanted to say, oh my God, congratulations. This is a great award for you, and again, a milestone. Mostly, I want to thank you. I think, not only sharing your story today here for everyone, but I think you have elevated definitely our youth, and then even the people behind you in our department, but most of our community, just by, like you said, being you. And I think that's the best way to be, right? Is if you can just be who you are, try and do good, then we become so much more for everyone else. And so you become a role model in so many ways to our community. Not to mention saving tourists too on a regular basis. I think so. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
I think this is well deserved, and very proud. You make us proud. You make Kauai proud. Look forward to more. What next now? What is the next thing for you?
Olympics.
Olympics, right on. Thank you.
Council Chair.
Wow, Kalani, very impressive. The first thing I want to say is congratulations on your 26 years of sobriety. And for sharing that. I had no idea. And I don't know if you've ever made that public. I don't know. But gosh, I think the Hall of Fame award is very significant, but I think your role as a role model and an inspiration for our kids, at this time on Kauai, what's going on in our communities that I don't have to explain, but we all know what I'm talking about. These kids are looking for that. The kids are looking for that role model, and they're feeling trapped because they're trapped with drugs. And by you sharing that story, I'm excited that I was here to hear it. And with your permission, I'm going to share it.
Sure.
Because that's what they're looking at. They're not looking at 7 council members or a mayor as role models. Some might, but the fact that these kids are trapped and nowhere to go, I think your story will save even more lives. So thank you for sharing that, and congratulations on your sobriety. I'm a Kauai High School graduate, so whatever. But I have seen here on the council, you throughout your years, at least for the last 14 years or 16 years or whatever it is, we get a lot of administrators come through here. And no disrespect to anybody, but you're one of them that when you come up, whether it's a recommendation, a proposal, your word is gold. I don't know if you've noticed that. You've never had to be drilled on the stand over here. You come up, you make a recommendation. New lifeguard tower, granted. And that's because you have proven your commitment to this island and water safety. And I think that's vital. And the public needs to know that. But what you have done with the junior lifeguards, what you have done with the KLA, Kauai Lifeguard Association, I don't even know if we ever added up the amount of assistance we've received, significant savings to the taxpayers. Your whole performance with the tandem surfing with Ms. Apelis, worldwide recognition. And now you're on the, what do they call that thing when you get the plane, the hydrofoiling or whatever the heck that is. I believe that you're going to take that to the next level as well. It just seems like everything you touch turns to gold. And this isn't sucking up. This is just a very huge amount of respect for what you have done for this community. This Hall of Fame, when you mention those names, you belong there. There's no one will dispute the fact that you belong on that wall. And I don't know I can't even imagine what that feels like as a waterman to be on the wall with those names that you mentioned. It's significant, Duke Kahanamoku, really. But you know what? You deserve to be there. And you cannot rank these guys, who's the best, who's the second best, but all I know is that you deserve this, you belong on that wall. And I look forward to what you're going to bring to this county and to the state, to this country, and in essence to the world. So congratulations, Kalani. Very well deserved. And again, thank you for sharing that very intimate, personal part of your life that I believe will help even more people than the people you save in the water. And thanks to the guys and the department for all your support over the years for this fine young man. Thank you.
Thank you. I have a comment on that story I shared is only a small piece of the whole pie of my story, and I'm willing to volunteer if you guys have any specific groups or youth groups especially, or any group. I'm willing to come and tell my story because I share my story a lot with the junior lifeguard program, because we do a lot of drug awareness discussions, and I share that as my experience, and hopefully some of the kids learn, through my experience, that they might make the right choice. But I'm here to help in any way. If you guys have any groups, then I'm willing to come and share my story.
Well, you can definitely expect a call. I would be remiss if I didn't mention Arthur Boone is another example of that, who turned the life around, and we definitely use him as best we can, because I think that's what the kids need to hear. But thank you again.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mr.
Mahalo.
Chief. Councilmember Yukimura.
I too, Kalani, was so moved by your sharing of your journey, to sobriety and your achievements in the tandem surfing and in water safety and in water skills and all of that are so great in and of themselves, so amazing. Your commitment to excellence but to have kids know that where they are, they could also achieve like you and overcome like you is like the most powerful part of your story for me. And so thank you for sharing that. And thank you for, we're so proud of you, our own Duke Kahanamoku from Kauai. And thank you just for who you are, so humble and sharing and always doing the best to help our community.
Thank you.
Councilmember Brim.
I don't know what to say. Congratulations, again, Waterman High School grad, Kalani boy. You know, yeah, I kind of knew the past. I mean, we grew up, you know, me and your brother was like best friends. We kind of knew what was going on, but, you know, didn't know it was 26 years, though. Didn't know it was 26 years. Congratulations, and I think that is a big part of it, like the chair said, and that's what I was going to touch on. I mean, yeah, all these awards will come, but I think that is you know, being through that part too, that's just probably the hardest part of the life, you know, that first year out, and, you know, it gets harder down the road, and, you know, it's life, it's everywhere. You know, it's a struggle, I don't know if you still go through it or what, but it's, you know, living in that and seeing what's going on outside, it's a big part of what Kauai is now, you know, and on the west side, you know, it's so small that we not too much stuff to do, so, you know, we all get caught up in that stuff, and, you know, a lot of us make it out, some don't, you know, and that's what we do after that, and, you know, congratulations, and all what you're doing, KLA, you always hear about that, not what you're doing with the Waterman and stuff, but, you know, congratulations, and just proud Kaleo boy all the way, and, you know, Waimea High grad, congratulations.
Kalani, you know, my mom would say that courage is not about the lion with the loudest roar. It's about the person that's going to do the right things for the right reasons. And I got to tell you, I've always respected you as a person, and that level of respect just has grown exponentially after seeing your courage and bravery to share something very personal and expose you as a person, you know, to show people that indeed it's not about the lion with the loudest roar. And I gotta tell you, beyond being inducted into this Waterman Hall of Fame and all of the awards that you won and the accolades, I say that story that you shared is just, to me, the most courageous thing that I've seen. And you've helped build the foundation of our lifeguard program, and you're helping to build the foundation of our youth. And like we know, you know, the most important part of a structure is that foundation, because with a good foundation, they can hold the weight of the world. And you know, beyond everything that you've accomplished in the water, you're gonna leave a legacy, and it reflects in your lifeguards. I mean, I get to see your lifeguards often when I'm out in the water, and they don't even know I'm there, and just seeing how they interact with our visitors not only reflects what you've imposed on them, but it shows the law of spirit. It really shows what you said, that our visitor industry is our bread and butter. And when I see your lifeguards out there treating visitors with that law of spirit, it just, you know, it's a reflection of leadership. That's what it is. It's a reflection of leadership. And I just want to say that I want to say thank you, you know, on behalf of everybody on Kauai and Niihau for the many lives that you've saved. We want to all thank you. And it's an honor to be able to share the room with you today. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Chief, did you want to say anything, or?
Robert Westerman, Fire Chief. One of the things that made my job easy is guys like Kalani Vierra. Good. I agree with everything you say. He is what we all aspire to be. The humbleness, you heard it in his speech. His hard work. He's made our ocean safety program what it is today. he's not asked for anything. He just comes to work and gets it done, and I'm able to just trust him to move forward with the program. One of the things you don't know is when you train the elite, and I don't know if you know that he's trained the elite, but he helps train our Navy SEALs. So think about that kind of respect that the world has for a gentleman like this. I think about it all the time. So I'm going to miss him when I'm gone, and the program will definitely miss him when he finally retires. Hopefully not anytime soon, but we just want to say we're so proud of him and all the work that he's done. So thank you, Kalani.
Anybody else want to say anything while we're here? I'm not talking.
Good morning, Kitty Pakivan, Deputy Fire Chief. Really proud of Kalani's accomplishments. Like you guys said, his successes are just kind of come the new norm for us, and the county should be so privileged and happy to have him leverage the image of the county as well. Kalani is incredible. I mean, he's always thinking out of the box for the next innovation, pushing us. I wanted to thank him for being open-minded. I haven't worked with him very long, but in our time working together, I think we're on the same page in pushing some initiatives, bringing along the EMT side of ocean safety. That's another opportunity. You figure that our lifeguards out there at the towers probably have a span of control about 400 to 1 any one day. So if there's something going on and they need some kind of emergency medical help, those are the guys that are going to do it before the ambulance, before fire shows up. So to really start thinking about that and leveraging that, pushing that, is a testament to Kalani's vision, to his collective awareness of the whole industry and ocean safety. So just wanted to toot this one more time and say thank you to him for his humility, his bravery, his leadership, his soft-spokenness, and just the person he is.
That being said, why don't we take a quick break and get a picture?